It's Jam from WebLoaded.com.
Hello guys, good morning. This brings to Daffy Live. I'm sitting on my channel, Crypto Exchanger. How you doing? Happy weekend. I am coming live to you today again to basically talk about the new write-up about FORSAGE. So we're going to be going through FORSAGE new PDF. They made some adjustments to their PDF, so I'm going to be diving into it now. But before I basically go into it, I'm just going to be talking about some disclaimers. Disclaimer, sorry about that. So now on this my channel, anything you see in any of my video, that doesn't mean you're going to be getting the same results. No. I can't basically guarantee you such kind of results. And for you to be able to accumulate Ethereum using FORSAGE, you're going to be putting a lot of work. Do you understand? All videos posted here are for basically educational purpose. Do you understand? I can't be held responsible for anything that you basically lose. Now, it's the results you basically see from time to time being generated by my own self or by my own self doings. Do you understand? So I can't be held responsible for anything. Now, earnings and income or success from this platform FORSAGE is achieved based on your effort and commitment. Now, have it in mind that FORSAGE is a well-programmed platform that borrows multi-level marketing strategy, and in every multi-level strategy there is referral. So now there's something I just basically love about FORSAGE. FORSAGE allows you to earn with or without referring. That's one thing I love. On the FORSAGE network, you basically refer, you earn, and on the same FORSAGE network, you are the type that is always very scared to refer, you still earn. That's one thing. So this is basically the disclaimer I basically use all the time too. So now let's just jump or dive into the FORSAGE PDF. It's very important. So now this is the FORSAGE PDF platform, which was just updated of recent after the live events which happened a few days back on YouTube. Now this is Lado, the founder of FORSAGE, the creator of FORSAGE. So this is Lado. He's a Russian, and he's one that founded FORSAGE system and stuff like that. So let me just go through it carefully now. New generation international crowdfunding platform, the first ever smart technology on the blockchain network. Blockchain network of Ethereum, and on 31st January 2020, FORSAGE.io became the world's first ever cryptocurrency metric project to be deployed on self-executing smart contracts on the Ethereum network. Now, let's just they basically put in their smart contract address. So let's just dive into it so you could see it live and direct. Just hold on. Let's dive into it. I basically just want to show. So okay, hold on. Okay, let me just click on edit. I'm trying to get in contact with that web address. So let's just hold on. Let me open it up fully. It was basically opened as a PDF form. So let's see if it's going to be clicking now. Okay, yeah, I just basically wanted to show you the smart contract address so we can go through it basically together. Now, if you want to know truly that a smart contract is extremely decentralized, you know from here, in the sense that you can see in the balance right here you have 0.8. Do you understand? Like I saw a new smart contract that just came out of recent, and they call it basically smart contract. But when I checked the balance after clicking on their smart contract address, I got to see over 5,008 sitting in their smart contract wallet. Who does that? So have it in mind that not every smart contract that basically come out are decentralized. Do Do you understand? This is just one quote. I can't just basically remember the smart contract because there are so many smart contracts popping up trying to copy the FORSAGE system. Do you understand? But most of them, they are theoretically scams. Very, very, very 100% scams. Because imagine you calling a smart contract decentralized and you're having over 5,000 ETH sitting in your wallet. Who does that? No one. Now you can see it's FORSAGE. Let's just go. They have over 25 pending transaction, and last 25 from a total of 2.5 million transactions. So on the FORSAGE smart contract, they've performed total of 2.5 million. You can see it here. It's extremely very, very, very thin here. Look at it. Let me make it smaller. And they currently have 25 outstanding pending transaction. You can see it here. They are all pending. So 25 of them are just basically pending. So what next? Now let's go back again. We are basically just going to be viewing it one after the other. You understand? So now that we've basically seen the smart contract address, you can see they're extremely transparent. They are decentralized. When they call something decentralized, it doesn't have a back end. Like, it doesn't basically, it's not controlled by a single person. Now FORSAGE, what I've come to get about FORSAGE now is FORSAGE, anything happening within the FORSAGE system is done peer to peer. Every transaction is done collectively from one trust wallet or within the FORSAGE dashboard to another person's trust wallet. There's no a central system, that is, any transaction that occurs within the FORSAGE system doesn't go to one central system. Unlike every other smart contract that I've seen, at least I've seen 2, 3, 4 smart contracts. There was one of them that I basically saw that their smart contract address was holding over 5,000 ETH, which that is definitely will be a scam in the nearest future. So now everybody knows about Ethereum, but for those that don't know much about cryptocurrency or bitcoins and it's like, just have it in mind, anything called cryptocurrency, they are basically decentralized. Now let me read this about Ethereum. Ethereum is the world's second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization after Bitcoin. Do you understand? Ethereum is a purely digital money like Bitcoin. Everybody knows that, but those that don't know, you are basically hearing it now. Now, the supply of Ethereum isn't controlled by any government, so have it in mind that no one is controlling. Now, when they call something decentralized, it is not controlled by any central body. Central body means the government, the federal government, stuff like that. But when they call something centralized, it is basically operated by the government. Do you understand? Now, Ethereum is a global open source platform, decentralized. It launched May 15, stuff like that. You can get all this in the PDF. I'll be dropping the link to on you getting everything. Now this is I just want to go quickly through all this stuff and explain. Now, when you call something decentralized, like, what does decentralized mean and what are the advantages and the benefits? So now, decentralized marketing is creating with an automated contract that offers you maximum security and sustainability. A smart contract is an automated execution algorithm. All these stuffs are just basically a normal explanation of smart contract and decentralized, how the decentralized system works. You understand? Now, why FORSAGE? Now, the one thing I love about FORSAGE or anything, basically, if they are going with the smart contract and they call it decentralized, it is not controlled by anyone. Now, FORSAGE is 100% decentralized. That is, there's nobody behind the scene, there's no admin, no owner, no back office. That is, no person, nobody is controlling the inflow and outflow of the Ethereum coin going into everybody's wallet. No one controls it. Now, it's 100% automatic. So now, when they call something smart contract, once they write this set of codes, basically smart contract, to my own understanding, is a set of codes written that once implemented, it automatically executes the set of code that has been embedded into that system. So now, no one controls it. Those set of codes automatically start functioning accordingly. Do you understand? Now, 100% transparency. I just showed you the smart contract address. They have no Ethereum there, and everything is displayed on the Ethereum block ledger. Do you understand? Now, no one edit or switch options, rules or plans can be changed. So these are just basic things that you have been seeing. If you have been into the FORSAGE system, you've basically seen this. It is scam proof. No one can run away with your money. Now, one thing I like about FORSAGE is once you register, right now registration is 18,000, and once you register, it automatically opens a metrics called X3 and X4 for you simultaneously with the 18,000. Do you understand? Once you get started, no one can run away with your money, because everything, any upgrade you make, any spillover you get or overflow you get, they basically go directly into your Ethereum wallet, which is basically called Trust Wallet. We have so many Ethereum smart contract wallets, but I basically use Trust Wallet, and I basically use Token Pocket. Those are the recommended FORSAGE wallets. You understand? Now, government proof, no one can stop the blockchain network or the Ethereum smart contract. Anything relating to decentralized, no government control. Now, it's where everybody knows it's a peer-to-peer system, which is basically the smart contract. Now, anybody can do it. Yeah, I'm doing it. I've earned over $900,000 within the long space of 5 weeks. Do you understand? So these are the basic stuff which I mentioned earlier on. Trust Wallet, you can see it here. Look at it. For the mobile device, we have the Trust Wallet, we have the Token Pocket. For the PC device, we have the MetaMask and stuff like that. Now, where can you buy and sell Ethereum? There are so many exchange platforms right there, but these are the ones they basically posted in this in this PDF. But my own recommendation, the one that I basically use all the time myself, is you can purchase directly from me. Do you understand? You can purchase directly from me. I'm extremely verified. Most of my downlines, they basically purchase Ethereum from me for upgrades and every other thing they want to do. Do you understand? So, and as well, if you don't want to purchase from me, if you don't know me before from anywhere, or this is the first time of you stumbling on my YouTube video, then don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. You can easily go to one of my review on an app called Butcher. Butcher allows you to exchange your equivalent local currency into the crypto coin, either Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and stuff like that. And also, it's that Butcher allows you to convert your crypto back to your fiat currency. Do you understand? You can also use Butcher, and as well you can use QDAX. I have not basically done review about it, but I've been using them. It's awesome with them. So that is that. So now, how can you get started? You can start with 0.058 as low. That's the minimum to get started, because once you use 0.058, it activates your X3 and your X4 matrix once you get into the system of FORSAGE. Now, have it in mind that due to the transaction fee, wherever thing you're doing, either in the banking system or on the blockchain smart contract, there's always a transaction fee. Now, the transaction fee accumulated added up to this 0.05 equals it to 18,000 naira to get started. Now, on the FORSAGE network or the FORSAGE system, you can accumulate as much as over 500 Ethereum non-stop. Now, this is what I was basically talking about just now. How does FORSAGE marketing works? We have the X3 matrix. You can see it. I basically talked about that. We also have the X4 matrix. You understand? Now, what I've come to understand about these two matrices is that the X3 matrix, which is this one here, allows you to it works based on referral. Do you understand? It works based on referral. So this X3 works only if you basically earn from this when you refer. Now, there are basically how many slots there? There are basically under this X3 matrix, we have basically 3 slots. Do you understand? Now, this first one here, once you refer a friend, the person pays directly into your Trust Wallet account. Once you refer them, once they can use your registration link to get started, they basically just pay directly to you. The second one also goes directly to you. Then this last one, which is a little bit different here, allows you to activate this level again. Do you understand? So let me just read through it so you could understand how it works. Then before I retrade, let me just briefly talk about the X4 matrix. Now the X4 matrix is based on those that doesn't really have time to refer. It's basically those that doesn't have time to refer, but they can invest into the system. Now I basically call the X4 matrix the investment system, the investment structure. In this place, if you invest any amount of money, let's just say 50,000 and above, like 50,000 right now, as at now that I'm speaking to you right now, it will take you to level 2 or 3 right now. Do you understand? And if you're activated, if you want to basically start earning using the investment scenario, then I'll advise you to upgrade to level 7. And for you to get to the level 7, that will cost you 300,000. Now, having in mind that any amount you're investing in your X4 matrix, having in mind you're going to be getting times 3 and above. So whatsoever, one thing I like about this investment side, because I basically don't have much time because of my day-to-day job and stuff like that. Most of the time I basically recommend people going into the X4 matrix, because most people don't really like referring. They're always tired, scared of referring, stuff like that. But I just want to tell you something, that on the FORSAGE network, when you refer, when you invest, you make massive amount of money. Do you understand? So that's just it. So now in this one now, you can see it's a 2x6 matrix, while the X3 is a 3x3 matrix. Do you understand? So now how does this basically works now? Now there's something we call when I'm going on, you understand that. Now this 2x6 2x4 matrix, sorry about that, 2x4 matrix, and this one, once you get a spillover, this one goes to your upline, this one goes also to your upline, while this 3, any spillover you get goes directly to you. Now this same thing you saw it in the extreme matrix, this actually reopens that level for you again and again. Once you get you complete this circle and it reopens it again, it allows you to earn on that particular level again. Like for example, you activated level 7, as I basically advise people when you're coming in for a start. I basically advise my downlines or the indirect or direct downlines that for them to be able to earn passively on the X4 matrix. If they don't want to be basically referring friends, they should just open at least level 6, or I basically tell them to just go with level 7. But not everyone has 300,000 to activate level 7, so I basically tell them, okay, go to level 6 and get started. Now once you have completed this first one, the second one, you got spillover, then you start earning from anyone you get again automatically opens this level again. Now this one goes to your upline as usual, then it activates this level. So now for example, if you're in level 7 and you've basically gotten all this 1 2 3 4 5 6, you've gotten it basically, then the last one reactivates that level for you, level 7 again, so you can earn on level 7 again and again and again. So that is that. So now you can see there's no expiring date on any slots and unlimited reinvestment, so you get it again and again and again. So when you want to register, basically I made mention of 0.05, which actually opens both metrics on X4 on X3 together simultaneously. Now normally when you're on level 1 on X3, the level 1 fee is this. Do you understand? But because when you're registering, the FORSAGE network automatically registers you on X3 and X4 simultaneously on level 1. That is why it requires 0.05. But for level 1, normally individually on X3 and X4, it is 0.025. Do you understand? So that is that. Now going to the individuality, you can see what I just explained. The first one, the referral partner takes place under you, 100% goes to your personal wallet. The second one, which I've just basically explained, second one takes place and payments goes directly into your wallet. But the third one takes place below you, then you receive 100% income both from in the form of reinvestment. I've explained that this is just, it will just open more light to you, do you understand, of what I've explained earlier. The same thing applies to the X4. Okay, now this is more explanation. Now I explained earlier on, let me show you. Now once these three plays once you refer anybody, you get this, but this reactivates that level again. So it has been explained here. So now normally I told you earlier on X3 or X4 it is 0.025, but because once you're registering, the FORSAGE networks activates level 1 on X3 and level 1 on X4, it allows you to pay 0.058 at once. So now what you earn when you refer someone on the X3 matrix or on the X3 matrix, you get 0.25. That is equivalent to 0.05. That's your first one. Why the balance 0.25 goes to your upline and it automatically activates that level for you, which I explained earlier on. All this one is just basic explanation. Now the same thing goes for the X4. I know I said it's a 2x4 matrix. The first one, which they labeled 1, 2, this one goes to your upline. Do you understand? This 1, 3, 5, and 4 then goes directly to you. They are basically received into your own wallet, while this 6 reactivates this level, which I've explained earlier on. So let me just show you now. So they said in this place, they said in the X4 matrix, 1 and 2 partner who takes place under you in your first line are 2 places in the second line of the higher. Do you understand? So all these things basically goes to your upline, that is the higher partner. Then 3, 4, 5, you receive the income directly into your own wallet. Then number 6, the last payment is the closing slot. This also makes reinvestment and allows you to activate the slot again. So I've basically explained this, but all this write-up just expatiates it more for you. Do you understand? So now I want on to explain now is whereby the slots on X3 and X4, they are basically 12. On X3 we have 12 slots, on X4 we have another 12 slots. So on each of those slots allows you to keep earning simultaneously. You can see, let me zoom it a little bit so you can basically see it clearly. Now on X3 you can see the first level is 0.25, the second level is 0.05, the third one is 0.1. If you check all the dollar equivalents, they keep increasing times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Now I had a friend of mine who basically upgraded to level a friend of mine, not so that my friend of mine, he owns a WhatsApp TV, he has followers, so he basically just upgraded to level 12. You understand? And within just one day he got a spillover of 51. Now let me tell you the equivalent amount of 51.28 as at my calculation yesterday. 51 Ethereum is about 9.4 million. Now he activated with 9.4 million. Those basically all he didn't just activate with 9.4 million once. So don't get me twisted. He has been doing it gradually. First activated up to level 6. This is where he started from. Then from his spillovers and all, he started using to upgrade. He was using it to upgrade to level 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All those earnings he was getting consecutively, he upgraded to level 12. Now when he did this in one day, he got a spillover of 51.23 times. Now, for example, if you have up to this 9.4 million and you just joined the FORSAGE network and you invested, have it in mind you're going to be making times 3 of this 9.4 million. It's crazy, guys. When he upgraded that same day, he upgraded to level 12. After so much earning in within the long space of, he did all this activation within the long space of 3 months. Do you understand? So FORSAGE is not just a quick brokerage scheme process whereby as you join the system you start in. Yeah, there are some people that get results the same day. Like on me, when I started with one of my wallets, I upgraded to level 6, I think level 6 or 7, one of them, and in one day I made 1.8, like over 1.56 Ethereum just in, okay, no, not in one day, in 3 days. Yeah, sorry, because I actually did a YouTube video about that on my YouTube channel. So I got over 1.8 in 3 days, and it was so crazy. After activating, I think level 6 or thereabout, I got over 1 point Ethereum back then. So that's I kept on activating, like accumulating, and I've upgraded way up to a very good peak of Ethereum of level right now, which I'm basically expecting more speakers. So now let me go back to this. Any package you or on the X4 matrix or let me say any level you upgrade to on the X4 matrix, have in mind that minimum of 5 weeks your earnings start kicking in. Now I have friends that once they activate on level, me I'm a testimony on this. When I activated level 6, I got a spillover within 3 days, and I made ×3 of what I invested. So now I basically tell my downlines that, or anybody that watched my video, or anyone at all that comes to meet me, whenever you're joining the system, just don't register alone. Do you understand? Try as much as possible to, if you're the type that you don't have time for referring because of work and some other stuff, focus on the X4 matrix. In short, what I'll just tell you, basically dump your money on the X4 matrix. That's just basics. And have it in mind, minimum of 5 weeks and above, you're going to be getting ×3 of what you've invested. So if you're saying, for example, you invested 200,000 will basically take you to level 6 right now, I think so. I'm not really 100% calculative right now, but 200,000 will take you to level 6 right now. You understand? I think 300,000 will take you in level 300,000 basically take you to level 7. 640,000 will take you to level 8. So now if you invested, let's say for example 640,000, have it in mind you're going to be making nothing less than you activated level 7, right? Oh sorry, level 8, and you invested 340k. Now have it in mind you're going to be getting minimum of, within the long space of minimum of 5 weeks and above, you're going to be getting ×3 of what you invested. Have it in mind. Just have it in mind. You're going to be making ×3 of whatsoever thing you invested. Minimum of 5 weeks and above. I always repeat that, minimum of 5 weeks. Now I can basically give you a time frame. Okay, once you register and you invest that 340k, then after 1 week you get a spillovers and you make ×3. No. I don't basically give that kind of range. Now I'll give you minimum of 5 weeks. So within that minimum of 5 weeks, you would have gotten something. But most people don't basically get anything. But after that minimum of 5 weeks, then they start getting massive amount of spillovers. Do you understand? But most times, some people get their own after activating level 8 or level 7. They get their spillover that same week when they registered. So that's how crazy it is. So that is that on that. Then when you're upgrading, whenever you see this sign, make sure you upgrade to that level that gives you that sign. Do you understand? So it's very important. Then how does overflow and spillover work? Now whenever you see this color on your metric, just know that it's those that you basically referred to the system. And whenever you see this color here, just have it in mind, it's overflow from the person that the person invited partner of your superior. So this overflow basically means it comes from your upline. Do you understand? This overflow below is those that you basically refer. So let me just show you this overflow. These ones in blue are the overflow below, those that you basically referred, which you got spillovers from. Then this color here above here are those that you got from your upline. Do you understand? Spillovers from the upline. Then this color here, okay, this one above here, I didn't explain it here, it's also here too. And these are the persons you basically refer to the system. You understand? Then this one here, which shows below here, these are those that basically overtook you. For example, I have one of my downline that registered back then. I basically was even encouraging me that, bro, try to upgrade. But can you imagine, he had a downline who upgraded above his level. Now let me explain very extremely now. My direct downline, which I basically said earlier on, now he upgraded, he registered, so he was basically on level 1, then he upgraded to level 2. So he paused for a while, and I was like, bro, what's up? I was trying to ginger him up, like, okay, try as much as possible to upgrade to level 7 so that you can start seeing very quick amount of spillovers coming into your trust wallet consistently. But on to his surprise, his downline, which he basically referred, upgraded above him, so automatically his partner overtook him. So once you see this sign in your dashboard on FORSAGE, have it in mind that your downline has superseded you. But that doesn't mean once you upgrade above your downline, then you are going to be above him back. Do you understand? So now let me go to the profits on every circle from each slot. So now on the X3 matrix, which is basically for the referring, I told you level 1 is this, the 0.025. So what you get, you're going to be getting 0.025 2 times. So when you calculate that, the equivalent amount profit is 0.07. Do you understand? Now for the X level 2, this is what you earn. Do you understand? Now look, this is what you reinvest in each of the levels, and this is your total profits in this row here. So now if you're in level 1, you earn 0.075, if you're in level 2, 0.15, level 3.3, level 4.6, level 5.12, like that way up to 153.6 Ethereum. Now these are all the reactivation fee. I told you when you complete a particular level, you have to recycle. Do you understand? I explained that in this place here. Yes. So on each level you have to recycle. This basic level they explain here, which you saw 0.025, this is for level 1. On other levels, their own recycle amount differs. Do you understand? That's why in this place, in the table here, you saw reinvestment. Now you can see that 0.025 is on level 1, for recycle on level 2 is 0.05, and it differs on different levels. So have it in mind, by the total number of earnings you get, you're going to be getting over 204 Ethereum once you complete your 12 levels, and you're going to be earning this 204 consecutively. Now on the X4 matrix, you can see the difference is extremely clear. This is 204 by the total 204.75 Ethereum, and on the X4 matrix, so you basically earn more on your X4 than on your X3. That's always what I've always said. You always earn more and more on the X4. But now when you now combine the two simultaneously, it's going to be crazy. So you're going to be having over 511.87 Ethereum at the end of the day, and you're going to be getting it consecutively, because each time you complete a level, it recycles that level for you. You start earning from beginning, from level 1, level 2, way up to level 12. Do you understand? So this is just how it is. You can basically just go through this stuff, this PDF. It's extremely very simple and very easy. So guys, this is just basically my own personal review based on their PDF and also based on my own experience in the FORSAGE system. So guys, FORSAGE is the main deal. Don't miss out from this opportunity. FORSAGE has changed my life. I made over $900 plus in the space of 5 weeks. So guys, don't miss out from this opportunity. Let me just basically go to my back end on the FORSAGE network so you could understand how I've made above that anyways. So I'm just going to be showing you quickly as much as fast as possible so you could see my back end, then you understand how the system, and I made this within minimum of 5 weeks. 5 weeks, that's equivalent to 1 month and a week. I made this $900 plus from the FORSAGE system. Do you understand? I made that. So now you can basically see my ID anyway. Go search it. Do you understand? And you can see here. I made over $760, $181 with just 7 downlines. You can see $941 in minimum of 5 weeks, guys. So this is live, this is real, this is no scam. I've made withdrawals, and I'll keep earning. There are several other FORSAGE wallets which I basically don't like displaying due to some reasons and all that, but this is what I've been right from my start. Since when I started using this wallet, I started showing how it grew from one level to the other, from one level to the other. So I remain Prince Odafe, signing out. Have a lovely weekend. DM me. All the video links of previous I've done will be in the description page. Kindly like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get freshly videos that I post from time to time. And also drop your comments anytime. Feel free to drop your comments, then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Love you guys. Stay blessed.